Amanda Ryder. これは私の文化 is the Japanese phrase for this is my culture. The Japanese are very proud of their culture and very protective, to the point of even closing their country off for 300 years to protect their art. Where Western world continually develops and evolves into independent bureaucracy-based economics, the Japanese culture finds value in honor and respect, and in working together for a societal good. As a student of Japanese culture and language for over 8 years, I have found that there are 3 main ideas to Japanese culture that makes it uniquely beautiful. These are Japanese arts, Japanese language, and Japanese conduct. Art in Japan has developed uniquely over thousands of years. Unlike Western obsession with accuracy and abstraction, Japanese art has 2 very, very different foci: simplicity and absence. Japanese people find much beauty in art that isn't there, rather than art that is there. This concept of value in emptiness is called wabi-sabi. It is often said of Japanese music that the art is in the pauses between notes. This value of absence leads Japanese people to find less value in tangible things and more value in experiences and ideas. Japanese pioneered simplicity. Stemming from their 2 national religions and influenced by the pretty famous Taoism, Japanese people find that simple surroundings and simple arts allow one's mind to unfold and expand, and as a result, they are much more understanding and thoughtful people, and this of course leads to a much more understanding and thoughtful society. Some examples of Japanese art include ukiyo-e, which is printmaking, shodo, calligraphy, and what most people are very familiar with, origami, such as these little origami cranes here. In addition to art, Japan has a very powerful impact on society, specific their language. Their language has a very powerful impact. It's radically different than the English language. In fact, it is mainly unspoken. Where English-speaking people tend to use many words to relay their thoughts and ideas to each other, Japanese people and the Japanese language leave many things unsaid. Rather, they're inferred by tone, conjugation, and manner of articulation. These factors are all influenced by a variety of circumstances in which the meeting or situation or conversation takes place. Specifically, the socioeconomic status of the 2 people talking is very important. Where a boss may speak casually to his employee will speak honorifically back to him, using different words to honor his boss. The Japanese language is also very deep. Specifically, their written language is very deep. For example, the Japanese word for fun, which is this, tanoshi, is derived from an ancient symbol of a drum and 2 drumsticks beating on it, because to ancient Japanese people, when the language was developed and evolved, having a festival meant having fun. Lastly, Japanese conduct defines their essence of society. Just as the Japanese language is used to show respect and honor to customers or businessmen or a superior, the Japanese culture demands much unspoken respect for others. From the way one stands, looks, bows, walks, and even does or doesn't meet or have fun with other people, respect is inbred in the Japanese persona. Honor is to be revered before all in Japan, even before life itself. In fact, in ancient days, some Japanese people would even commit seppuku, or suicide, to retain honor for their family. This would allow their family to still live in the society after the person's mistakes. This societal obligation to honor people above yourselves makes many Japanese people feel very tied to the overall good of their society, and hardly any Japanese people will break from this respectful attitude. Extending even across their borders, Japan has learned, as a whole, has been very humble about learning from other cultures and getting to see what they think is valuable as well. In review, Japanese art, which focuses on simplicity and absence, Japanese language, which shows deep cultural rooted beliefs, and Japanese conduct, which focuses on lifting others above yourself, all lead to a deep and meaningful existence for the people of Japan. Western culture could stand to learn much from these simple concepts and learn to stop focusing on consumerism and independence. As a student of this magnificent culture, I wish that every person in the West gets to radically experience the different and unique Japanese culture so that we can all become better citizens.